Alright, so it's time to do a pretty long overdue girl group binder Photocard Organization / put away video. It's been, I believe, 4 or 5 months since the last one that I posted, and I actually haven't really put anything into this one since then. And I have quite a lot of cards that I've gotten, so I want to go ahead and get started. So again, this is my girl groups binder, just a plain white binder. It's one of my thinnest binders right now. That is going to change quite a bit with this collection put away right now, but yeah, I'm excited to get into it. I've got a lot of new cards. I'm adding a couple new groups to the binder, and I'm finishing a few of my sets. So let's go ahead and get started. So first in my binder, why is that so gross? So the first group in my binder is Mamamoo. This one is a bit disorganized right now. I know some of the albums are not like in the right order in terms of cards in here. So I'm probably not gonna fix it too much this time around, even though I definitely need to move some of these cards forward just for the sake of time, I think. So I have got these older cards. I've got 4 of these from previous albums. I've got a few cards from travel, and then I have some of the special like season's greeting and some solo cards. So I think what I will do is, so this is kind of a mix. This is all reality, and no, it's not all reality in black because that's Red Moon. This is a special card. And then we begin with the solo cards. So I think what I will do is I will just, for now, I need to organize this. This is embarrassing, but for right now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and put all of those there. And then I have these 4 that are from travel, and these 2 from this year's season's greetings. So I think what I will do is I will actually start a new page just for this newer stuff. So I'll pop that in there. I've had a really hard time collecting travel. I only bought like 1 set for myself, and I had intended to trade, and then I did trade for a couple, but it's kind of hard to find them for sale. I would really like to finish the collection, especially because the newest mini album is already out. So, you know, it's kind of disappointing that I don't really have that many of the cards from the previous one. But it also hasn't been like super high priority for me. I haven't really prioritized it in my buying just because so many other comebacks happened right afterwards. So I don't really know what I'm going to do about that. But these are from Make Star, the second Make Star, and then these are from the album. And then I didn't buy the season's greetings, but I did find somebody on eBay selling the photo cards, so I picked those up as well. And here's where I'm going to actually just make sure that their glare from my window is not too bad, so please hold. Alright, I propped something up under there, so hopefully that will keep the glare from getting too bad. But then the only other 3 Mamamoo related cards I have is I have the final Moonbyul solo card that I needed for my set, and then 2 of the Spit It Out fan sign cards. So this one should have a space reserve. Yep, here we go. So Dark Side of the Moon, the one with the hat. That was one that I had originally purchased on eBay, and then with all of the pandemic related mail delays and closures, I just never ended up getting it, so I just rebought it. And then I've got these 2 cards, which I believe were from a Chinese site fan sign, but there were 2 of them, and I did pick up the set, so I will skip ahead. And I think since I haven't really dedicated a page exclusively to more of the fan sign stuff, I think I will just put these back here. Perhaps eventually I will move these 5 to their own page, but for now we'll leave it like that. We've got Hwasa, and then some of the bigger things. So that's all I have for Mamamoo today. I'm making some progress on this. It hasn't been super high priority. I do want to make sure that I start to prioritize some of these more, just because I do really like a lot of their earlier cards, and it's kind of a shame that I haven't really gone back to collect them. So I think that now that most of, or a lot of the major groups that I follow have just had comebacks, I think I'm going to be in a little bit of a time when I can start to focus on some of the, like, not lower priority, but like not alt collection goals. So that is my plan for this summer once my bank account has recovered a bit from the Ateez comeback. But that is my Mamamoo collection. So then the next collection that I have in my binder is my I-dle collection. So I do collect 2 members here. So I do have her sticker now from their first album. So I'm putting that behind the 4-cut card. So I've got that. Very nice. So I collect 2 members, Soyeon and Jae-yuki. And I am happy, so happy, that I have finally found the final Soyeon card that I needed and purchased the full set for Yuki for the I Trust comeback, which is so exciting. Didn't think it would ever happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Shuha out of here for now. And I think there was like a black, a white, and a gray back. And this one is the gray one. So I think I will go, oh, what is this? Oh, I think what I will do is I will go with black, gray, and white. So that should be black, gray, and white. And I think I will leave it like that. Very nice. And then on the back here, so this set, when I purchased it, did come with her 2 clear cards, and I already had Shuha's 2 clear cards. So that's 4, and then I have a random broadcast card from Senorita Era. So I think what I might do is maybe I'm gonna put this one on the back of this page now at the top, and I will put the clear cards behind here, because I don't really have a place for them, and I don't think I will be collecting Soyeons, so it seems kind of silly. Actually, I'm gonna put this one, I'm gonna put these ones at the top row, because then it blocks this space right here. Yeah, I'm not really intending to try and grab Soyeon's transparent cards. It's not really a priority. I don't really, like, they're nice, but it's not super high need for me, so I'm just gonna probably leave it like this. But I am very glad that I got these, because these were weirdly difficult to find. And they look so pretty. Love it. Okay, so next we have Dumdi, and I do have 2 more cards from this era now. So these were the Make Star cards from this era. Once again, this page is like pretty nice already. However, I did have this spare page with both my overflow members and the 2 group cards. So I think what I will do is I will just put both of them here on this page, and I'll have to put some fillers in the empty spaces later. But we've got that. These are some of the larger inclusions, which I think I will leave just in the back right here, because now what I have is I have a whole lot of cards from the most recent comeback from I Burn, which I've not yet completed both of their sets. I've come really close. I'm missing 2 of Soyeon's photo cards, and I'm missing 1 of Yuki's photo cards, like album cards. In terms of special cards, there was like the lucky card that came in the albums that you could get. And so I did buy Soyeon's set, but I never did end up finding Yuki's set, and then some Make Star and some random just fan sign and K-Town for You pre-order benefit cards. So I think what I was going to do is I was going to, there were 6 album cards plus the this like tarot card type looking thing. I don't remember what they were called, but this card plus the Target exclusive card. So that was 6. There's 8 per member, and then I believe I had 9 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. Regardless, I think I'm just gonna put these onto 3 different pages. And then I also have the postcards from the iBurn album, which I will put at the end with the larger inclusions. So let me grab 3 9-pocket pages. We will start with Soyeon. So there's 8 cards. So maybe what I will do is I think I want to put this in the middle. Maybe we'll do that in the Target exclusive, and then we will do... No, I don't like that. Because normally with 6 cards, I'm going to go 2, 2, 2, but I've got 2 extra cards. I guess in the album cards, there was like the matte and the glossy ones, so maybe we'll just go matte and glossy. And I think these are both matte. Yep, this one is matte. And this one is matte. Do I like that? And then there would be 2 cards here, and this one is blank. Do I have something else I can put here? Maybe I'll just do the Make Star, like, because they're hollow though. Actually, I think what I will do is I'm going to put the K-Town for You card in the center. Not in the center, in the middle row, like this. And then that'll be for the 2 that are missing. I think that's what I'm going to do, just so that I have a full page eventually. So this was a K-Town for You pre-order benefit. This is the winter version, flower version, and fire. Was it the fire version? Maybe. Also, apologies if you hear someone with like a sledgehammer or jackhammer outside. My neighbors have decided that now is the time to do construction, so that's delightful. If you can't hear it, that comment made no sense. All right, so then yeah, there'll be 2 more album cards that go here, and I think that will do it. So then this is the K-Town for You card, so that one will go here. And then again, for this child right here, there's the Target card. I had almost all of them. So this was matte and glossy, matte, wait, yes, okay. So more of that, so I'm just missing the flower version, the glossy card. So eventually, like I said, now that I have a little bit more breathing room in terms of comebacks, I think I will start to prioritize some of my girl group cards, because I feel very sad when I neglect my girl group binder. I always say that I want to increase the number of girl groups I'm collecting, or just the number of cards that I have. I think that the truth is that I do collect a lot of girl groups that don't have a lot of stuff yet, so it's also a little bit harder to get that volume up. So there we go. So I've got Soyeon, Yuki, and this page is just going to be for the random like extra cards. So I've got Soyeon's lucky cards, I've got the Make Star cards, I believe Apple Music maybe, And then these are the other 2 K-Town For You cards that I got. I did buy 6 albums, but my friend collects both Mini and Mion, so she got those 2 along with her 2 copies of the album. So I just kept the other 2. I love all the girls, so I'm not mad about it. But I also didn't particularly want to try and find the other 2 cards again to get an OT6 set. I'm happy to keep what I have. So there we go. I love this card, it's so cute. I think I'll go ahead and I'll put these 2 here. So those are the photo cards. So 3 pages of photo cards, and then I do have the postcards, which I need to grab, so one moment. Alright, so I've got not all of the postcards, I'm still missing Soyeon's like holding things postcard, and then the stickers, and then the winter version postcards. Unfortunately, these don't fit into a 4 pocket. I tried this already. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one 3 pocket, and I'm just going to double side it in the binder. So I'm going to put the stickers up here. Then I'm going to do this here, and then these ones will go on the back. And eventually when I get, it has to go here. Eventually I hopefully will get Soyeon's, and then I will be able to add it to the other side. But there we go. And then the other side here. Great. All right. So then the next girl group that I have in my binder is Girls in the Park, or GWSN. This is another collection that has been kind of difficult to get through, just because it's hard to find their earlier era cards for sale or for trade. And at this point, I'm not really looking for trades anymore. I'm just looking for sales. And interestingly enough, it's actually Anne who I am having a really hard time finding. I'm missing her transparent card. I am also missing her little puzzle piece card, and I'm missing both of her part 2, Park in the Night part 2 cards, which is depressing. I did recently find a trade for the missing part 3 card, which I am super pumped about. But yeah, it's for some reason finding her early cards have been really difficult. And then here we have some of the special cards that I've collected. So things like the, this is an extra one, but things like the, I believe, is this the sleeve? Yeah, so like the sleeve. So they released like an outer box sleeve for their first 3 mini albums to make like a box set. And it came with a photo card. So I have Anne's for that. I do not have Seokyoung's, but I did recently get Mia's. So I think what I will do is, this is an extra card, so I'm just going to flip it. And I'm going to put Mia's here, and then I'm going to put this Seokyoung, which is from, I don't actually know what it's from. I think it's from a photo book, a fan sign. I don't remember, but I'm going to put that up here with my other group cards. This is hiding a Seokyoung Polaroid. And then what else do I have? This is new. Oh, these. So these I recently got. These are also from part 3 actually. So this goes over here, and these were Make Star cards. I believe they were Make Star cards. I think they did a Make Star. So that needs to go on my part 3. So I think actually what I will do is I'm just going to put them in the front, which will make this a true 9 pocket page, especially once I get that final Anna card. So let me slide these all over. There we go. And then we have, I don't like how these are like just slightly larger than the sleeves. I hate when that happens, but fortunately they still fit in the pages, even though they stick out a little bit. But there we go. So we've got the bonus cards, the album cards, and then last but some special cards, the keys. So these ones, once again, I'm almost complete. Mia's holo card has proven very difficult to try and collect. If it's ever posted for sale, it's gone instantly. So I'm still hoping that I can get it because it's the last one I need for the keys. I loved this era. And then last but not least, we have the new comeback. So The Other Side of the Moon, I love it. I just posted an unboxing video, and from that video we know that I was very lucky and I pulled both Mia photo cards from my albums, so that was exceptional. I have found a trade for one of the two Anne cards, and I'm still looking for both of the Seokyeon cards. I'm hoping that more people will start to get their albums, so maybe there will be more trades available. Otherwise, I'm just kind of checking Mercari Japan, seeing if I can find any for good prices, because I would really like to be able to finish this collection because I love the girls, and I just want to have a completed collection in my binder because they're just so great. So there we go. Some random larger inclusions. The new album did come with stickers, but I think I'm not gonna put them in here for right now, just because I need to use another full page and I don't particularly want to. All right, here we have Rocket Punch. I did get their new album. I did get the pre-order cards, and I actually recently purchased a bunch of the Blue Punch photo cards, so those will be coming soon, and I'm very excited about that. But I've just realized that I did not sleeve the pre-order set or my MMT cards for Ring Ring, and I'm actually out of the white sleeves. I need to buy more of the white photo card sleeves, so that will be for next time. So instead we will go ahead and move on to Everglow. So Everglow did just have a comeback. I of course bought the albums. I really enjoyed this comeback. I really like First is a great song. I love the strength of the choreo. Loved all of the little like Easter eggs of finding similarities between that choreo and a lot of Ateez's choreo, since the same dance choreography team did the choreography for First, so that was actually pretty fun for me. However, we are still working on this collection, so in this case I've got some of the cards from the new album and then two older ones. So I did finally get one of my favorite Onda cards, which is this the pink hair and the ginormous flower crown, so I'm super pumped that I managed to get that. So now really what I'm looking for is more of the Asha earlier era cards, because I've basically completed all of Onda's. So we will get there. The other thing I did get is I did get another one of her broadcast cards from that same era, and luckily for me there's a nice little spot right here. So we got that. We've got the already completed, not already completed, we've got this random page, again missing a lot of the Asha cards. What we've got here though is the completed like 77.82, I don't know how people abbreviated that album, the second mini album. So I did finish those collections pretty quickly when that comeback happened, but now I have a new comeback to show off cards for, and I think that just like the previous comeback, I will just have one page for Onda and one page for Asha. So I will grab two of these and I will put the very few that I have. I have a lot either that were like trades in progress or purchases in progress, and so those will come eventually, and then I will be able to put them away. But until then, I think I will put the first press card in the center. I'll put that here. I'll put the group card down in the bottom corner. I basically have either traded for or purchased all but one of each of their cards. So I will only be missing one once all of those come in. And I think I won't have that hard a time finding the last ones, just because they're regular album cards and I know they've been doing lots of fan signs. So I am just playing a game of patience at this point. So, I always put all of the Everglow cards in these clear sleeves because I like the backs of their cards a lot, since they have them either writing or there's drawings on the back of them. And so I think it's really cute. So I prefer to keep those visible in my binder and never double sleeve them. So there we go. There is our Everglow, the beginnings of my Last Melody collection. Next up in my binder, I've got a couple of soloists. So I have, of course, Chungha right here. I did get her complete album. And so that means the album came with 4 photo cards, except now I can't find them. Where did I put them? Oh, okay, here they are. Nope, that's only 3 of them. 4 of them. Okay. So yes, it came with 4 of them. So, and the previous album also had 4. And I do have a bunch of her like earlier albums because I bought a bunch of albums from somebody who was downsizing their collection, and they did all come with photo cards. However, I haven't pulled them out of the album yet. So I think what I'm going to do is, these are the 4 that I got from Cadencia. I didn't have a preference which 4 I got. Both of the sets were pretty similar, to be honest. It was like all same outfits, just slightly different poses, and I think that this was the set that I preferred a little bit in terms of like posing. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to put them on the back of these ones for now. Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind, because I kept the back of these visible. So I'm going to do the 4 corners just on the back side. We're a mess over here today. I forgot that I had kept the backs of those visible. So I'll have that, and eventually I'll come back in and I'll get all of the other photo cards for her in here. So this from Play, and then Cadencia on this side. I've got her bookmark and postcard from Play. And then before I get into Blackpink, I'm going to add one more page because I also have all 4 of the Hyuna I'm Not Cool photo cards. So I bought 2 copies of this album because each album came with 2 cards, and I did want all 4 of them, and I got exceptionally lucky and I managed to get all 4 of them in my 2 albums. So super pumped about that. I obviously don't have any of her other goods. I don't have any of her other cards. So this is just I'm just gonna put these on this page, and eventually I will figure out how I want to truly organize these. I just love the colors on these cards. She looks so pretty this comeback. So yeah, so that is that. All right, so then now we get into the Blackpink, which is going to give me yet another issue because I got a lot more of the pre-order cards. So I do collect, so I collect 2 members. I collect Rose and Lisa. Here's all of the postcards. And so I did get the other two Rosé K-Town for You cards. I got another Lisa card, K-Town for You card. And then these were also, these are the two light stick cards, the most recent light stick cards. These were and I think these were both from YG Select. So I think what I will do is I will just actually put all of these on their own page since there's 6 of them. I will go ahead and finish off this. I love this card. As soon as I saw this card, I was like, the dog ones are cute, but this was the perfect card. I do have her solo album, and I do have some of her solo album stuff, but I haven't pulled it from the album yet for storing. I haven't decided how much or how little of that solo I actually want to collect, if I want to try and get more of the Polaroids or the postcards or something. So for right now, we're kind of holding off on putting it in the binder. But there's that. And then we have this Lisa K-Town for You card. I'm still missing the third one. Not sure that I'll ever get it. And then I have to add one more page for these, which are so pretty. I'm obsessed with the use of holo on these cards. For the crowns, that's so off center, I can't do it. There we go. Obsessed with the use of holo. And then these are just really cute. The Lovesick Girls cards. And then I don't normally collect this sort of thing for groups, but again, I loved the use of like the pink and the black. I loved the holo. I loved the little printed signature. So I decided that I was going to also go ahead and pick up those. So there we go. That is Blackpink. This is the last girl group like in my binder currently. But I have multiple other groups that I need to add now. And I think what I'm going to do, since I don't like really hardcore collect all of Blackpink, is I'm going to come right here to before the Soloists start. So like right after Everglow. And I'm going to start putting these other groups in. So the first of the groups that I have to start putting in my binder is Lunar Solar, which I have quite a few cards because I have all of their first album cards. So there's 8 of them. There's 4 members. And then I have all of their second mini album regular photo cards. And then I have 2 of the pre-order card sets. So what I am going to do is, so there's 8 cards for their first album, and then there's 16 cards for their second. So that's 8. So 1, 2, 3, I think I need 4 of the 9 pocket pages. So we're going to put 4 9 pocket pages in here. So we have their first mini album, which was called, oh, why am I blanking? Oh my God. I completely blanked on the name. I know that their second mini album was Solar Flare. Am I insane? Yeah, no, Solar Rise. The first one was Solar Flare. Oh my goodness. Okay. Total mental blank right there. Okay. So, and so then there's 1 of each member, and I think what I will do, organizing in pairs for 4 members is kind of annoying because it's like hard to figure out how to do it. I don't know if I want to do like pairs, if I just want to do, maybe we just do this. Help. And we could just reverse it. Yudi is kind of my top bias in this group, so it makes sense that she would be in the middle. And then we have like that. I honestly hate it. If anyone has any suggestions for how to organize it when you have 4 members and there's 2 cards per member and you want to put all 8 on the same page, I would love to know how you actually do this. Because I kind of hate this a lot. But that is where we are at. Yeah, okay, well, that's where we're at. So, first mini album, and then what I will do is I'm not going to do 4 members, all 4 members on the same page for this. What I will do is I will put 4 and 4, and then I will put the other 8 on the second page. That'll make it like a little bit easier on me. And I think what I will do for organizing is these 2 are the same outfit. I think we'll put the far away one for each of these in the middle. Go like this. I like that. I'll have to put a filler card in the middle of all of these, but that's all right. So we're gonna put like the farther away card in the middle row. And then we will put her right here. I wasn't going to collect all of their album cards, but just because, like I said, Yudi is my actual bias in this group, even though I adore all of them. But the sets are not that expensive, and since they haven't had that many cards per comeback, at least in the album, I decided it would be all right to collect all of them. So I got Iso and Jian, and then I'm going to put Taeryung and Yuri on the second one, and I think for this one I will put the like comfy pajama cards in the center because those are my favorite. I'll put space buttons down here, another favorite, and then we will go like that. And then on top we've got another little like kissy face one there and there. So that's how we're gonna do that. So I really enjoyed, I mean, I unboxed their album a few videos ago. I really enjoy their comebacks. I love their energy. Their songs are really fun. And they just seem like genuinely like fun loving girls. So I'm okay with it. I know it's like kind of weird to like jump on board maybe a newer group like that so quickly, but I've genuinely enjoyed their comebacks. So I went ahead and just said, you know, we're gonna commit to this OT4 album collection. So then the final page is just some of the fan sign cards. So this one was from Makestar, I want to say. Yeah, these ones are from Makestar. And then these ones are from the like Mocket shop, who usually does things in association with Who's Fan for fan signs. I do have the GN one on the way from Mercari Japan, or at least secured from Mercari Japan. So we'll go ahead and put these all out here. Once again, I will put Yuri in the center, and I will do this. So those are the album cards, and then I also have their postcards or their secret message cards from the album, so I'm going to grab that along with the 3 pocket pages. All right, so all of this does, there were 4 member postcards that came with messages on the back, and then there were 3 like group postcards which don't have anything on the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those into 2 3 pocket pages. and I will put it in leader and age order. So I have got Iso, who has this message right here, and Jian with her cute little peanut butter on her head. I don't know why, but it's adorable. And then I will put, maybe I'll put the close-up group picture right here in the top. And then on the next page, I'm going to put Taeyong and Beauty and the second of the group ones will go up here. All right, we are getting there. So the next group that I am adding to my binder after, oh, okay, I'll fix that later. The next group I'm adding to my binder after Lunar Solar is another one that I've been collecting kind of on the low key, which is Momoland. So for Momoland, my bias is Jui, but I also love Hyebin and I-dle, so I am kind of like on the low collecting them. This is not a high priority collection. I did already acquire all of their albums, so now it is just a matter of finding more of the photo cards. And so I think I counted these, and there was they're already in era order. I'm not going to be leaving spaces for the cards that I'm missing just yet, since again this is not a high priority. So I am just going to be putting these first 9 in one, and then these 6 in the last, and calling that good enough for now. So go ahead and snap this open. So I've loved Momoland pretty much since, I mean, not since debut. I mean, everybody, when Boom Boom came out, like everybody, that's when they like went viral. That's when I really started following them. But like, I've really enjoyed all of their stuff since then. And they're really, it's like fun to watch them on social media. I was really happy when Ready or Not came out, and I was able to get more music from them, get a little more like variety content from them. And I know that their company just debuted another, like a boy group, and I really hope that these girls can do something again soon. I know that they've been through a lot, and like members have left and members have gone on hiatus, and it's been kind of rough following them because of that. So I really hope that they're able to come back together and do more things, because I've enjoyed following them. So there we go. It's like the first handful of mini albums, and then I've got a few more. I got very lucky when I bought my 1 copy of Starry Night that I pulled one of my biases, so that was exciting. And then the last cards that I have are actually just my pulls from my albums that I bought sealed, not with specific, you know, buying them new instead of buying them from Mercari with the photo cards already kind of visible for me. So I do have some non-collection members as well as a group card, so I'm just leaving those here for now. Probably won't trade them because I do love all of the girls, so I would rather just purchase for the ones that I collect. So there's Momoland, a collection in progress. And then last but most certainly not least, a few newer groups that I have started to follow. So the first of those is Pixie. I loved their debut with Wingness. I think their choreo is so fun to watch. They are so talented. So I did buy 1 copy of their album. I don't really have a member that I want to collect right now. I'm just kind of keeping pulls. I did find another, or I did buy another copy of the album sealed with one of my most recent album orders. So we'll see who I pull. If any of them are duplicates, I'll just trade to anyone else. But for right now, I don't really have a bias. I don't really have a collection goal. I just really enjoy their music and want to support them. And I love this concept with the butterflies. So I've got those. I also have Purple Kiss, who I have been paying attention to since, you know, they've been releasing all of the pre-debut stuff. Again, a super talented group. I think I have decided that I do want to try and collect Swan. She is one of my biases. But again, it's not super high priority. I was able to get this set for pretty cheap. I do own the album, and I did not actually pull either of these two cards. I think I left the photo cards in the album, so eventually I will come back and take those out. And then the final group that I have here is Rolling Quartz, which is a girl band. They got a lot of hype because, of course, being a girl band, that's pretty unique in K-pop. They've done a lot of really cool covers. Like their cover of Good Night by Dreamcatcher is one of my favorite covers of that song. So they've been really cool to watch as they release more things on YouTube. And the nice thing about their first mini is that you got a full set of 5, one of the 2 sets. And I was very happy that I got the one of them with their instruments, because that was the one that I definitely wanted. So I've got these, I've got Purple Kiss, I've got Pixie, and I think I will put Purple Kiss and Pixie on one page and Rolling Quartz on another. And again, that will come before my Soloists. I'll go ahead and we will put Swan. I think I will put Pixie down here since I know I have more Purple Kiss cards, so I can put them right there. And then I have my Rolling Quartz. I think I'll do a vocalist in the center. Then we'll split up some of the hair colors. So we'll put her. Again, these are groups that I don't really have a bias for. I just enjoy them, enjoy their music. And in supporting them, if I get photo cards, I'm happy to collect them in my binder. And that actually takes me to the end of putting away things in my girl group binder as a whole. Really great. Was able to start on some new sets for some groups I already collect. I was able to complete some sets, and I was able to add some of my new groups to my binder, which is really exciting, and I think has done really nice things for the size of my girl group binder, which is now quite hefty and looking like maybe much like my boy groups binder. It might be time to move my one alt group in the front into their own binder, just so that I have a little more space in the main one. But that is it for today. I hope that if you watch this that you enjoyed it, and I will be in the process of getting ready to film my big Ateez Fever Part 2, putting everything away because the stack is quite honestly ridiculous. But before I can do that, I've realized I actually need to buy more 9-pocket sleeves. So once those come in, I'll be ready to film that video. It'll be a pretty long one. But otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, and bye.